So, with driver's licenses, you have to do a road test when you first get your license, and that leads to everybody going to driving school, or like I did, I went to driving school in high school. Deerfield High School offered a driving school, which was run by my football coaches, not just coach Paul Adams, but coaches. And then they had an outside private driving school. Now, what's going to happen with the driver's license with self-driving cars? Do you need a driver's license? Because do you need to even take a road test? So, with self-driving cars, do you need a license anymore? What's going to happen with driver's licenses? So, again, I believe you need a driver's license for a bicycle and all this, but other people might disagree. I don't. You have to know the rules of the road and do a driver's test to drive your bicycle. So, again, what's going to happen to the driver's license? Is it going to be a thing of the past? Because if it's self-driving cars and that, and the CDLs, the commercial driver's license, well, self-driving trucks, then do you really need to go through that training? And then all the schools that cater to CDLs, commercial driver's licenses, you don't need those anymore. So, again, instead of getting people to drive better, getting accidents down, getting reasons why it's just a driver's assistance and not replacing it, you want to keep up with the death rates and everything else and the accidents. And so, again, something's got to give. So either people drive better and preserve the right to drive, or eventually you have to phase it out, because you can't have terrorists. You can't have people using the vehicle to take life. And self-driving cars solve that. Like this person who's behind me. Why would you have this? I don't get it. Are they a self-driving car proponent? Fuck you! So, again, why do you want people to go through the stress? Why do you want them to be terrorized on a daily basis with something it's supposed to go out and you get from point A to point B? Are they proponents for the train? And they want me to get in a train and take a train downtown and move around on a train? Or pace buses? Is that what they want? Is they want me out of the car? Because that's also the reason why the automobile industry will go to shit. Because you really don't. Train accidents rarely happen. In all the train technology that's coming out, trains are unbelievably safer than vehicles. So why? And with planes, the same thing. They're unbelievably safer. They never crash. So, again, they're going the way of never crashing, never losing your life. But with the auto, you're doing it. They sell insurance for planes. They sell insurance for trains. Trains have liability insurance, but they never crash. But they still have the coverage. Just in case a black swan happens, they have to have the coverage. But they don't crash, just like airlines. It's unbelievably rare. So if vehicles don't go the same way, where auto issues go away, where you can't use it as a bomb, you can't use it to run down and kill people, and you can't use it to improperly drive. Because all these other industries would be happy if the automobile disappeared. And so car companies, new and used auto places, mechanic shops, they rely on there will be cars on the road. But again, there's a lot of societies, like in Saudi Arabia, the Wall, they proposed a carless society. No cars, because we can use in the petrochemical oil for many other things than gasoline. So Saudi Arabia doesn't need automobiles anymore. So if you're going to do this, then you're literally, every day, every video I do, you're proposing eliminating the vehicle. Because right now, I'm a big fan of thinking of eliminating the auto industry. Truly getting rid of it. What do you think we spent all this money on the bicycle industry? And now you have bicycles that are electric. So bicycles are threatening cars. Oh, bicycles are threatening cars. Huge. Because now you have the electric bicycles in that. And they're threatening cars huge. You don't need a car to carry stuff like you used to. So, again, the existence of the auto industry for the future, they're destroying themselves. This cars as terrorism, you're fucking nuts. Because there are a lot of societies that are looking. University of Arizona, they banned all cars from campus. Most people use bicycles. I rode a bike back and forth from campus. I never had a car. And when I had a car, I left it at home. Truly. And I rode a bicycle back and forth from campus. I fucking never used my car. So that's the way it's going. So you don't understand. These people are an advocate to get rid of it. And I've been a lot of places, and there's a lot of people that would like to get rid of the automobile all to fucking together. For its noise, its pollution, and many other negativities. They would like the industry to disappear. They would be very happy. So, believe me, it frees up space, no more parking garages or anything else. So as I do videos, and people hear all through my videos for the last 10 years, screaming about automobiles tailgating and hitting me on the highway and everything else, go ahead, sell out to that. Because I know in Great Britain, in many places, they're putting great restraints on the automobile. Great Britain doesn't even have any automotive companies, really. They make some exotic cars. They don't rely on the auto industry at all. So there are a lot of countries, they do the tube and everything else. And they expand their public transportation and everything else. They'd be fine with getting rid of the auto industry. All the deaths of people driving over and killing people, and has been unbelievable, from car bombings to people driving over and killing people in Great Britain. British people hate the fucking car. So you're really barking up the wrong tree. There are a lot of people globally that would like the auto industry to disappear. They don't want it. It creates too much risk. It is too threatening to life. So you're just adding to it. And every reason, I think I agree with them. Get rid of the fucking car. Obesity and everything else it's created. So again, when I was at Domino's in my first breakdown, if I didn't have to pay, well, I didn't have to pay, but I made payments to my ex for money I didn't owe her, I would have bought a bicycle and just rode back and forth to Domino's. I would have never drove. I would have just rode a bicycle. My family took away the car from me in the first breakdown as well. So I'm a big proponent of just get rid of the fucking car. Let's go to a bicycle, and then I don't have to worry about the kid drivers and the shitty drivers and the car bombings and vehicular homicide and everything else. And we can just get rid of it where we should. Because it's a fucking bunch of bullshit.